YouTube, back at it with another video, and today in this video, I'm going to be telling y'all why baby ARPs are better and more effective than longer ARs. We finna get straight into it. So, this is just basically how I feel. This is just, everybody got their own opinion. Probably gonna get hate. It is what it is. This is just how I feel. So, the pluses with baby like ARs is I feel like we don't live in fucking Afghanistan. We're not shooting past 200, 300, 400 yards. Really, shit is like 10, like I'll say 6 yards to probably like 75 is more realistic. And you can easily shoot this out to about 100. I've shot this out to 100 yards. All I gotta do is throw the stock on here. Even without the stock though, you can, if you have good steadiness and good aim, you can definitely hit shit easily with this, just as easy than with this. I kid you not. It just comes down to who's a better shooter, who can really shoot. Motherfuckers be like, oh, this and that. Like, no, like who? I promise you, you can give me this 100 yards better than a lot of you niggas can shoot this at 100 yards. I'm just saying. It just comes down to who's the better shooter, who really got aim out here. Yes, you got to put a lot of other things to factor, about the velocity and shed and this and that. If you have good sights on here and you got it sighted in and you're a good shooter, you're going to hit your shit. So I feel like that shit doesn't matter. Also, another thing that people be saying is, oh, 5.56 out of a 5-inch barrel. It don't matter. It's a gun at the end of the day. You still going at 100 yards. You shoot a 5.56 out of this barrel. Yes, it's losing bullet velocity and trajectory and all this shit. But at the end of the day, that person is still hit. That person is still bleeding out. They might not drop instantly, even with a longer barrel 5.56. Unless you have like fucking 308, 6.8 Creedmoor, fucking some crazy big ass bullet out of a fucking sniper rifle. You're not dropping shit past. You're not gonna instantly drop something past 100 yards. It's just common sense. Like, do you have a better chance of dropping shit first shot with the longer one? Yeah, but you got to put other things to factor. Like, it comes down to where you live. Like, cause me, I live in close quarters. Everything's close, so this is like perfect. If I don't want to be walking around with a long ass AR going across corners like this and shit. Like, let me show y'all. Damn, you're selling. I don't want to be walking around like this and shit. Like, look, you see how long the barrel is? You gotta like, no, this is way better. Especially when I throw stock on here. Imagine it like this. Closer, you got more of a, you know, you could really, this is just better for CQB. And I feel like where I live, in my environment, for me personally, I'm CQB. This, I mean, you can still get the job done around corners with this, but it's like, this is not as practical going inside buildings and making corners and leans than the smaller ARs. It's just factual. Also, another thing is, I feel like when it comes to the shorter ARPs, this is only heavy because this has the this has like 60 bullets in it because it got the dual mags in it. But this is light. This gun is like super light compared to the just regular AR. It's way more heavier. If it came down to it, what would I rather carry around longer if I'm like walking type shit? It's definitely this one because it's lighter. That one is too damn heavy for me. I ain't gonna lie. Another thing that people will argue is that the smaller ARs is gonna have a like a bigger fireball and be more concussion, which is true. But if you have the right muzzle brake on it, it comes down to this: if you have the right muzzle brake to get out the gas to escape, you will be fine. It just comes down to like what you have on the gun. If it's how I have it set up right now, it has no muzzle on it. Like, look, I'm gonna show y'all. It has no muzzle on it. So of course the fireball is gonna be big, but the way how I have it set up right now is just for filming. Like, This is not usually how I have it set up. I have it set up more, you know, tactical, and I'll have like a, you know, put a better this muzzle brake on it to disperse all that gas. It just comes down to the attachments and the shit you got on your gun. I ain't gonna lie. It just is what it is. But yeah, like I said, we're not in fucking Afghanistan. I don't live in Arizona. I don't live in a place where it's kind of like, you know, mountains and shit. I'm more CQB, like, you know. Like let me show y'all. I'm finna put this little brace on it. If you got the brace like this, and you just have it out here like this is like, you know, you could really CQB it, but now don't get me wrong though. This isn't the ideal. Like this is a 5-inch. I could pull out my 10-inch. I would say get you something that is in the middle. Like my what is like 10.5-inch 300 blackout AR pistol is probably what I would take over both of these because it's really in the middle. This is like the shortest, damn near the shortest possible. This is damn near the longest. I think you can get like 24-inch barrels and shit, but this is a 5-inch and a 16-inch is really not comparable. I would say the 10.5-inch 300 blackout ARP is probably the best because, you know, 300 blackout, it has the right caliber that you get max burn out of, you know, a 10-inch barrel out of a 300 blackout. 5.56, you get better burn out of a 20-inch barrel. So, you know, you got that 10.5 ARP. It's like the perfect in between of short but still long, shoot out to distance and all that. But like I said, it really just comes down to the shooter, honestly. And also everything is really like situational because if we asked about home defense, this would definitely be like a home defense CQB type gun. Because me, I live in an apartment, right? So if I shoot this, even though it has a shorter barrel, it's still possible of going through the walls and hitting an innocent civilian. So this 9mm CZ Scorpion chambered in hollow tip 9 is like the perfect because it's not gonna go through walls. You're gonna have, you know, less chance of actually hitting an innocent person and then not have to be dealing with that legal trouble. This is nice, small, compact. Need to get a little brace on here. I'll just get a brace, a sight, and like something on the side. This would be perfect. Let me know which gun y'all want to see more though in these videos. I got a bunch of different guns I could do reviews on. Just let me know in these comments. I'll see y'all fucking with me in the comments, so just let me know. But yeah, this is like more home defense, more of a home defense type gun. This is more of like a truck gun if I'm going out in public type, you know. I might have to shoot out to 50 yards. Probably not in a self-defense situation though. That made no sense at all, but like, cause yeah, if you really think about it, most self-defense situations happen between like 6 yards and like 15 yards, about there. So well, not even 15. I'd say like 5 yards to 10 yards is really, you know, if that. So when people say, you know, the barrel's short, the velocity out of chat, and this and that, it's like shut the fuck up because it's a gun at the end of the day. It's all gonna work the same. It just I feel like this just makes more sense. That's just how I feel in terms of a truck gun. And I would say this is more of like shit if you're in the army. Like if you in Afghanistan, if you're deployed going to Afghanistan and like you fighting up there where you gotta hit 500 yards and shit, this is probably what you want. The longer barrel 5.56. Really probably get like a battle rifle, like a 308 or something. But yeah, this is more like, yeah, if you want to really get out there 500 yards and shit. But realistically, we ain't at war. Our country ain't at war and shit with ourselves, so it's more practical for the 5-inch. But out of here, this is the second video that I got for y'all today. I might make a third. I don't know. I might edit these. But like, comment, subscribe, fuck with me. I'm gonna be more consistent on this page, growing this page. Let me know what y'all want to hear. I got a lot. Let me know in the comments. It don't just gotta be guns. It could be anything. Just let me know what y'all want to see. And on that note, I'm out. Peace out. Appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.